Welcome back to my channel, guys. Before I start working on the Toyota, please help me subscribe to my channel, click that bell notification so every time I have a new video you guys will be updated. But I'm working on a 2019 Toyota Corolla. So right now the check engine light, so let me back out. I'm gonna go to the check engine right there, engine. I'm gonna go to code, and the code is for the crankshaft position sensor. So what happened is that when I try to start the car, it rarely happened though, but it happened in the morning or sometime really late in like late evening. If I leave the car off like for a while and trying to start it up again, like the first start, it'll take about like 3-4 seconds for the engine to start. So so I would press and hold the start button, so it would take like and like just one time out of like the whole day, or like leave it for a very while, like 7-8 hours later, and then trying to start it again, it would do like a long crank. But anything after that first start, it'll start normally, like right away. So after the first start, everything's fine, but the first time starting the car after it sits for a while, it's giving me a long crank. It just keep on cranking for about 3-4 seconds, and then it starts. To get access to the crankshaft position sensor, instead of like taking the intake manifold out, there's a lot to take out. So it's right under the intake manifold, like right on top of the starter, but it's too much to take out on the intake manifold. So I'm gonna go from the starter side, which is start from the bottom. Taking out the starter is much faster. So I'm gonna disconnect the negative terminal on the battery to remove the starter. At the bottom here, you can see it's a lot easier. The crank sensor is right here, so when you take out the starter, you will see it. It's too much stuff to take out on the intake manifold, so the bottom is a lot easier. So I took out the engine bottom engine cover here. There's for this cover right here, it's been giving me a hard time. I can't get it out, so I'm just gonna get the starter out first, and then I'm gonna remove it. But the connector here, you're gonna press on the connector. You're gonna press on this tab right here. Press on this tab, on this one right here, this lock. Press it down, pull, and then there's 2 bolts holding on to the starter. There's a 14 right here, and there's a 14 right on top right here where my finger is. You will feel it right away. So you're gonna get the top bolt out first. Take out the top bolt because it's a little bit harder spot, and then take out the bottom one after, and then after that you're going to remove the starter and then take out the battery terminal, and then you can get access to the crank sensor. For the bolt on top, I used the index ratchet, the one that can bend 90 degrees. So it's right on top here. There you go. And then I'm gonna break it loose, take out the bolt, and then take out the bottom one. Take out the top bolt already right here. Take out the top bolt, take out the bottom bolt. Ah, it's hot. Ooh wee. So I'm gonna remove the starter. You know what? I don't need to remove the positive terminal cable, so I can get access to the crank sensor right here. You can see the crank sensor is right here. See how it's a lot faster if you remove the starter instead of the intake manifold. It's only 2 bolts. But the crank sensor is right here. Ooh, it's hot. I start on this car when it's kind of hot. There you go. You're gonna press on, let me focus it. Ooh-wee! Ooh! Jeez, it's hot. So press on this tab right here. Ooh! That hurt. It's kind of hot. So get the 8mm socket right here, hit out this bolt and take out the crank sensor. So I got the 8mm out already. Ooh, it's hot. Get the sensor out. Ah! There you go. Now I bought my original one right here. This is my old one. It's exactly the same thing. OEM, original from Toyota. Everything looks good. The part number is going to cost you 150, I believe. 150 for the crank sensor right there. You see. Now I'm gonna hook back Oh my God, it's hot. It's a bad idea to work on the car when it's hot. Ooh. There you go. I'm gonna put back my bolt, tighten it. Now, since you're here, check out the crankshaft position sensor connector too. Check the back of it. You can see the back is good, no rip. Check the pin inside. The pin inside here looks good. No bent, no damage, no corrosion. If it's good, I'm gonna put the wire back into the insulation and then put it back. There you go, a click. There you go. Now I'm gonna put back my starter. I got the top bolt in already. I tightened it. So I'm gonna tighten the bottom one so that's tight, snug a little bit. That's it. It's kind of nice to have the index one, the flexing one. It's kind of nice. So just reconnect the connector and then put the bottom engine cover, and that's it. After you put in the starter, reconnect your negative terminal on the battery, and then you go clear the check engine light. So right now I have the key on. I'm gonna show you the check engine light again. I'm not sure the check engine light is gonna be here still, because I took out the negative terminal on the battery. It might clear itself, but I'm gonna check it again. Engine. So for the crank sensor, usually when you're doing crank sensor, you want to buy the OEM one. You don't want to buy aftermarket one. Aftermarket one, I don't really trust it that much, but it depends on the customer. You know, if they want to go cheap, I'll go cheap, but most of the time I would buy original. So no code, because I disconnect the terminal, but I'm gonna clear it anyways just to make sure. Code clear. There you go. Turn off the car, turn it back on. There you go. You see how it starts up right away? Like the old one with the old sensor, only in the morning, or like, you know, leave the car for a long couple hours, six hours, 7 hours, and then the first start will take a long time. It just and then any start after that, it's just a normal start. Doesn't take long to start up. I'm gonna try it again. There you go. It starts up right away. So that is it for this video, guys. Just a crankshaft position sensor. If you guys new to my channel, please help me subscribe. If you guys have any comment down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But I'm out. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.